Come back to my another video. In this video, I am going to discuss about SDK and CDK, Software Development Kit and Cloud Development Kit in AWS. In simple terms, SDK is a collection of libraries and the CDK is an open source frame network for defining provisioning cloud infrastructure as code IAC using different programming languages. We'll learn in upcoming slides. At first, AWS Software Development Kit is a collection of tools and libraries that enable developers to build applications interacting with AWS services. Example S3 Dynamo, DB, EC2, using various languages. Key features are multi-language support, service integration, ease of use, error handling, reliability. So language support. AWS SDKs are available for multi-programming languages, Java, JavaScript, Node.js, React, Native, Python, etc. It's, it supports mobile SDKs for iOS and Android. Service integration enables programmatic access to AWS services like S3, uploading files, simplifies authentication using AWS IAM credentials or temporary tokens via AWS STS. The ease of use. It offers high level abstractions, example S3 transfer utility for simplified operations like multi-part uploads, provides API for both synchronous and asynchronous calls to optimize performance. The security, it integrates with AWS IAM for secure API calls, at least privilege access. It supports encryption for data in transit using HTTPS and AWS SIG for signing. Error handling and reliability includes built-in retry logic for transient failures. Example network timeouts with configurable backoff provides detailed error messages and debugging tool for troubleshooting. The main use case, like a part of this, you can read if you want this one. I'll give a real time example. Imagine if you are building a Node.js application that needs to store user uploaded images in an S3 bucket. If you'd use the AWS SDK for JavaScript to call the S3, you just you can type a command as put object API, which if you type this command put object API, which handles authentication, just the name put object API, it handles authentication, retries, and data centralization for you. Next, we'll learn about AWS CDK Cloud Development Kit. CDK means it is an open source frame network for defining and provisioning cloud infrastructure as a code. IAC infrastructure as a code. IAC using familiar languages. It allows developers to model AWS resources as we discussed at the very first point of the presentation. The CDK uses high level abstractions what would we call it? We call it as constructs to simplify infrastructure. I think so. Yep. I think that is a high level abstraction we call constructs to simplify infrastructure definition. It supports it supports Java, Python, JavaScript, .NET, and Go. It constructs provides reusable high-level component construct that encapsulate AWS resources and best practices, reducing boilerplate code. The CDK CLI, the AWS CDK, we call command line interface CLI, allows developer to synthesize, deploy, and manage CDK applications. The main use cases for this, it defining provisioning cloud infrastructure programmatically. Example, creating an S3 function, sorry, S3 bucket, a Lambda function, and an API gateway in a single stack. Examples for this, it defines many things like creating reusable IAC that can be shared across teams. The main users of this, we discussed about use cases. The main users of this is for managing complex infrastructure across multiple environments like development stage, production stage with reusable code. That's it for now. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video.